it's Melissa with Team Bugz, and I am super excited to be giving us an updated look at the UPPAbaby Aria infant car seat. Now, we have an existing demo on this car seat, but I wanted to take it a couple steps further. We're going to show you a full travel system, multiple travel systems on multiple UPPAbaby strollers. We're going to show you some accessories. It's going to be good. Come along for the ride. Now, people always ask me what my favorite car seat is, and it would be impossible for me to say. I have so many different features and elements that I love about so many car seats, but I will say a strong contender in terms of my car seat search for baby number 3 is the UPPAbaby Aria, and let me tell you why. The biggest selling feature of the UPPAbaby Aria and its claim to fame is that it weighs less than 6 pounds. So it weighs only 5.9 pounds. And for context, most other infant car seats are around a 9 to up to 12 pound mark. So the fact that this weighs almost half of what some of the other infant car seats on the market weigh, or at least 30% less than most top selling infant car seats here at Bugz, is substantial. Now, some of the key specs about this seat are it can accommodate a child from 4 to 22 pounds and up to 30 inches tall. Now, if you're hearing that 22 pound mark, let's dive into that. First of all, if you are a viewer from the US and you're thinking to yourself, no, Melissa, it's actually 30 pounds. It is 22 pounds here in Canada. That is the weight limit here in Canada for the Aria. But on that 22 pound mark, now the average size of a 12-month baby boy here in Canada is 19 to 23 pounds. So for context, we find here at Bugz that most families are starting to move their infant to a second stage car seat anywhere from kind of that 9 to 10 month mark up to 14 months. So there's a wide span in there. And one of the biggest things that transition is driven by is the weight of their child. Because regardless of how big your child is, once they start getting, 15 pounds plus, you're adding a 10 pound car seat, that's a lot of weight that you're carrying back and forth from your vehicle. So we find that anywhere from that 9 to 14 month mark is when people are making that transition. And typically, in most cases, your child is actually less than 22 pounds when they're making that transition to a second stage seat, like a convertible seat anyway. So that's just some helpful context to maybe think about as you're evaluating, whether or not the weight limit is an issue for you. We really haven't found it to be an issue for any families that have gone with the Aria to date. Now, come in a little closer. Let's take a look at the seat in detail. I'll show you an install. We'll show you all the fun stuff. Come on in. Now, the UPPAbaby Aria infant car seat is GREENGUARD Gold certified, and it is fire retardant free through the use of DualTech fabrics. Now, to remove our bucket from the base, you'll see here you've got a little lever that you're just going to pull on the back of the bucket to lift off the base. I'm going to move my base over to my vehicle seat here so that we can actually focus on our bucket. So first thing with this bucket, you'll see that I'm picking up the aluminum carry handle. So this carry handle is made from aluminum because that really helps to contribute to its lighter weight. Now, when you're actually loading your baby into the infant car seat, I'm going down to the ground. You would do so on the ground, not on a desk like this. But when you're loading your babe, you're actually going to put your carry handle back in this position so that you get stability and the seat itself isn't rocking as you're moving your child or as you're loading your child in. Then when you're ready to go to the vehicle, then you would just put the carry handle back in the upright position. Now, let's talk about this canopy. So we have a really nice full coverage canopy on this unit. You've got this additional pop-out sunshade, which you can either tuck away or use. You've also got a ventilation panel at the back here. I really like that this sunshade is quite lightweight and it's made with a very breathable fabric, which would add a lot of comfort for your little one. Now, inside the seat, you have 2 removable infant inserts. So you would use these from 4 pounds up to approximately the 4-month mark, or once your child is getting a little bit too squishy in there and needs to be let out. When you want to release your harness to give yourself some extra space, you're just gonna press in here, pull out, and then there you've got a nice release on your harness. Here you can see that's one insert, and then we've got our other insert right here. I really like that on the harness buckle, it actually shows you where it should be positioned on your child when loaded into the seat. So you're seeing that that harness clip in the middle should be at armpit level. When you're using an infant car seat, you always want your straps to be at or just below your child's shoulders in a rear-facing seat. One of the great features about the UPPAbaby Aria is that you have a no rethread harness. So I've left my harness straps loose so that I can really showcase this feature. Just up at the top of your harness, or at the top of your headrest, you've got this tab. When you pull up, you can increase the harness height or the headrest height of your infant car seat, and that's going to automatically adjust your harness straps as well, which is just really nice for ease of use and making those modifications on the go as your child grows and grows and grows and grows at an incredible speed in that first year. The Aria also has great side impact protection built into this headrest space here. The thing that I really like about this car seat, in addition to its overall lightweight, is that it also has a smaller footprint. So it's actually only 17 inches wide, even when on the base, which makes it a lot easier if you are, have a smaller vehicle, or if you are lining up multiple car seats side by side. So 17 inches, definitely one of the smaller footprints for infant car seat installs. Now, the last thing I want to show you on the bucket is the perforation that you have here that really just allows for maximized airflow and comfort for your little one in the seat. Now let's head over and talk about our base, and I will also show you an install. Okay, the UPPAbaby Aria base is my favorite UPPAbaby base because it has really great safety features built into it, and I just love the ease of use. So let me showcase some of these elements. First of all, we've got a load leg built into the base here, which I'm just going to release to get an install. One of the things that I really like about the UPPAbaby load leg, which seems like such a small detail, sometimes load legs can be a little bit difficult to maneuver and open up and get into the right position, but I just find UPPAbaby, they've got this button on the back of theirs, which makes ease of use just easy to use. Now let's flip over our base. So on the UPPAbaby Aria, we have 3 modes of install. We have your soft latch installation system, which will connect to the lower anchor of your vehicle. We have our vehicle seatbelt install with the base, and you can also install using the European belt path, which is where you are installing the bucket without the base. Now, before you get into your install, there's kind of a couple key steps that you want to take. First, always release your load leg. Second, you have this angle adjuster to ensure that you're getting that proper angle of the seat in your vehicle. So I'll just kind of show you on the side here what that looks like. When I release this, come on down, you'll see that there's a bottom boot here that kind of pops out, and you can adjust that angle. Ultimately, where you want to achieve is, this is your bubble level indicators on the side. When you have a proper level of install, then your bubble level indicator will be in the middle there. So we're gonna make our adjustment, get our proper angle. Our vehicle seat is not a true vehicle seat, so it's very flat to the ground, so it's hard for us to get the proper angle, but ultimately you'll want that bubble to be somewhere in the middle. Now, once we have the proper angle set, we can go ahead and do our install. So I'm gonna show you an install using the latch system because I find it so easy to use and definitely my preferred method. So to release your latches, you'll just press this orange button on the side, and pull your latch out. You'll connect that to the lower anchor in your vehicle. Doing the same thing on the other side. And then you can kind of hear that ratcheting in. So this is a self-ratcheting system, which means it self-tightens. To ensure that we're getting a proper install and a tight install, you want to ensure that this Smart Secure window turns from red to fully green. So in order to achieve that, I'm just gonna put my hands on either side of the base, push down, rock a little bit side to side, and then you can see I'm achieving that full green in that indicator panel, showing that I have a proper install. Now, the next stage is that you'll want to adjust your load leg. So coming back out to the front, you'll pull your load leg into its outermost position, pressing on that button at the back, and you want this to be touching the ground, but you also don't want it to be lifting the base up. So just be cognizant that you've got a nice flush connection with the ground, but that you're not elevating the base. You'll see that our indicator here has turned from red to green, showing a correct install here. So this is our full install of the UPPAbaby Aria base. You can wiggle from side to side to ensure that you don't have more than 1 inch of movement from side to side. I have 0 movement, so I think we're good here. And then your last step would be to take your infant car seat bucket, put it on the base, and once it's on the base, you actually want to adjust your carry handle into the 5th position. So you'll see this is even further, if I was regular carrying the car seat, the carry handle would be positioned about here. When installed in the vehicle, you want it to be in this 5th position because this also acts as an anti-rebound bar for your car seat. So you have multiple levels of protection with your UPPAbaby Aria install. Now that we've seen the full install of the UPPAbaby Aria, let's kick it over to one of my favorite parts about these videos, which is taking a look at the infant car seat when it's used on a stroller as a travel system. So here we're taking a look at the UPPAbaby Vista with the UPPAbaby Aria on top. Here we're looking at the UPPAbaby Aria on the UPPAbaby Cruise stroller. Now let's take a look at the UPPAbaby Aria on the UPPAbaby Ridge all-terrain stroller. And let's also take a look at the UPPAbaby Aria on the UPPAbaby Menu travel stroller. One of the great features about the Aria is that it, along with the Mesa, can be used on the UPPAbaby Vista and the Cruise with no adapters necessary. So you can just plug that seat right into your frame and you have an easy travel system on the go. When using it with the Ridge or the Menu strollers or the Menu Duo, which is another great option if you are traveling with 2 littles and you want to travel or a lighter weight travel stroller, then you will need separate adapters which are sold separately. Let's talk about the 3 most popular accessories to pair with your UPPAbaby Aria. Now, car seat and stroller accessories are often forgotten when building your baby registry, but these are perfect things to put on your Bugz baby registry. So first up, let's talk about the Cabana Weather Shield. So this Cabana Weather Shield is wonderful for your little one. It gives them extra protection from the sun, from the wind, from the rain, all the things. You can see that it fits nicely over your seat like so. It has a zip window so you can still access babe when you're on the go. I love that it just has these full mesh panels. Plus you've got a little zippered pocket here with a piece that you can fully pull down and snap to cover babe. This gives you 80% UPF sun protection, which is great for your little one and also just helps to protect them further from the wind and the rain. The nice thing about this is you can use it on when the seat is on your stroller. You can also pop your carry handle back in the upright position and continue using this like walking around with your car seat. So it is a really great multi-purpose tool just to give your babe that extra protection. Now, my second favorite accessory, it folds up really nice and small and out of the way. One of the definitely, no question about it, most popular accessories, especially for our Canadian winters, is the Cozy Ganache. So this Cozy Ganache can fit on your UPPAbaby Aria seat. You're just going to pop it around. It's got this really nice elastic, so it's super easy to remove and add while your baby is even in the seat. You've got these nice zippers so you can access babe. You've also got zippers to really load in. You can, you know, if you need to give babe some extra air while you're out and about, this will keep your baby so protected from the wind and the rain when you are out in the freezing cold temps. So we typically see almost everybody who has an Aria or a Mesa walk away with a Cozy Ganache because they are perfect for keeping cozy on those cold weather days. The last accessory that we also see paired all the time, especially for our BC friends who experience quite a lot of rain, is the rain shield. So the UPPAbaby rain shield is a really nice addition to your UPPAbaby Aria seat because of course you are giving yourself and your little one some protection from the rain. I like that it has this mesh panel here, so you are still getting some airflow to your little one. And then it actually has a little top kind of compartment here, so you can still easily reach in, grab your carry handle and pick up your little one. So those are our top 3 accessories for the UPPAbaby Aria infant car seat. So there you have it, the UPPAbaby Aria infant car seat. We've shown you full specs on the seat and install, shown you the seat used as a travel system on all of our favorite UPPAbaby strollers, and paired it with some of our favorite UPPAbaby Aria infant car seat accessories. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this video has been valuable for you. Don't forget to peruse the rest of the Bugz YouTube channel where we have so many more UPPAbaby videos to help round out your early parenthood journey and picking out the perfect gear for your family. And if you want to try out this seat on your own, be sure to head into your local Bugz store where you can actually dry fit this seat, which means to kind of test it in your vehicle to make sure that you're comfortable with the install and how it fits. So thanks so much for joining me today. We'll catch you on the next one.